Hey guys, welcome back. This is actually test only. So if you're watching this by accident, then I apologize. I'm testing actually the gaming. Technically for my son, I don't do gaming much. But if you join the stream and you want to ask questions, you're more than welcome to do it. However, the purpose of the stream is basically I'm testing some equipment because normally we stream through Elgato capture card. But now additionally, I open OBS software, so I'm gonna check it out if actually this doesn't have delays and stuff like that. So that's actually the reason for it. So I don't know how this if this is even working. Number one, if there is gonna be a lot of delays and glitches, because as far as I'm looking on my screen, Abdul, I didn't expect anybody to be here. Hey, hello. So yeah, I'm basically testing because the way it looks to me on the screen is like basically is very glitchy, but I'm not exactly sure how it looks on the regular video. 1 second. Yeah, I think it's not so great. It appears to me be very animated. It's not like smooth. How are you, by the way, Abdul? How are you doing today? If you have any questions whatsoever, you can ask while I'm testing this. Yeah, but definitely I see an issue with it because it's not really smooth. So that's, for some reason, that's not really working correctly. Like when... Mishek, I'm streaming, I cannot talk. I'm streaming, I can talk. I'm streaming, I cannot talk. I see you later. I see you later. Okay, bye. So basically, that was my wife, sorry. So, hi. I'm talking to someone. Sorry, because she's silly. So basically, so when I was doing the regular capture, through the Elgato, everything is fine. The OBS itself is fine. But then when I do both combined, and I have relatively fast computer, i7 processor, 3 what is it now? Well, it's turbo boost to until 4.2 gigahertz, I believe. It's quad core and it should be enough. But for some reason, I don't know if it's because of the two softwares run together, it's not running that smooth. Yeah, I'm doing good too. I'm going to good too. Thank you so much, Abdul. Yeah, so this software, like I said, I could see already the moment I'm like looking at myself in the computer is very kind of animated. Like basically, even if I move my head, it barely moves. So this is the crazy part. Like it doesn't even look smooth at all. And that's only me looking at it. I'm sure the stream is the same. So even if I look at my phone, it appears to be really bad actually. So that's the thing with this, Yeah, with the software is not that smooth as I would expect it to be. So I guess this is not option for us so far. The reason I'm testing it this way is because I don't do gaming myself, but my son, I think you know his channel too. So he's doing gaming, so I'm trying to kind of improve his stream. But unfortunately this way this is not gonna pretty much work. I'm not sure why this is. I don't know if this has anything to do with the computer itself or the software. Maybe the software is not synchronized properly, something is not working. It's obviously getting the signal from the Elgato capture card and it's streaming through the OBS, but for some unknown reason it's just not smooth as it should be. So this test is not really that great. 1 second, I think you have a question. Yeah, watch time is number one factor of developing your channel. So especially in beginning, I wouldn't even focus on, like videos. Obviously you want to have views, but basically what I'm trying to say is, because anybody can get actually views, and that's easy part. Because for example, to get views, just for the number of the views to go up, that's extremely easy. Like for example, you can even clickbait people into clicking your video, right? No, I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying that's very easy. But that's actually how YouTube determines also if you clickbait people into clicking your video or not. Because if somebody has legit content, right, and you provide some tutorial, for example, and you name the tutorial, you know, how to be better at Fortnite game, let's say, you know, or how to, you know, shoot better at targets at Fortnite, and yet your video is something nothing to do with it, everybody is gonna exit the video after like 5 to 10 seconds on average, right? But if your watch time builds, let's say it's 2, 3, 4, or even more minutes, that's even better. The more watch time, 100% the better. And also the percentage of watch time also matters. So basically if you're producing some kind of video and your video is, let's say, 10 minutes long, so there is two kind of factors in it. Number one, obviously longer videos are generally better, but you also want people to stay for a while on your video. Ultimately, 60% to 70% of watch time is like the basically kind of top goal. So if your video is 10 minutes long, if somebody would watch your video for 6 minutes, that would be actually a tremendous achievement. And also, what I would say, let's say you produce one video, right? One video of 10 minutes, you know, and then you produce 10 videos 1 minute. So even those 10 videos that I have 1 minute and somebody watches only small part, but the combined watch time would be same as this one video that they watch for 6 minutes, is still better for this video 6 minutes, you know, for this one video 6 minutes watch time. Basically YouTube would recommend it more because this is one piece of video and actually people stay for 6 minutes. So there is percentage of watch time and total watch time. These two factors are very important. And like I said, watch time is the number one important factor in entire YouTube. That's how YouTube looks at the videos. Basically the algorithm is basically doing it. There's no people watching your videos, obviously. Unless, you know, they have some issue with your content, then of course they're gonna watch us. But generally speaking, the watch time is the most important. There is nothing more important than watch time. And the more percent they watch of your video, the bigger the chance that YouTube is gonna actually recommend it. So if you do tutorial and it's like 8 minutes long and they watch 6 minutes, even they don't go all the way to the end, but they watch most of the video, that's tremendous. And I'm sure your channel will go forward very quickly if you continue doing videos like that. Hey, Futuristic Gamer. Thank you guys for joining. I wasn't even expecting this actually. No, I'm being legit right now because I'm actually testing for Chris's game for later. I just told Abdul, you know, thank you for being here, Futuristic Gamer, as well. And I'm testing it because we have the Elgato capture card, right, for the gaming, and just quickly to refresh the thing. And now I'm testing it through OBS, so I could put basically additional things on the screen. But obviously this is not the case because it appears to be very animated, so we're not gonna use it, you know. 1 second. Yeah, Futuristic Gaming, I'm doing good. How are you today? And also you legend, both of you guys, because you show up on my last stream as well. Thank you so much. Hey, 1 second. That's a funny question. I mean, it's not. I don't mean like it's a funny question, but yeah. Well, in beginning of the channel, yeah, it's true. Nobody watches your videos, even mine. I mean, you guys are here, so I'm. You know, if somebody watching me, thanks God, right? But generally speaking, how to say it proper way? You know, in beginning it's a little bit hard to basically have like builded watch time because yes, they don't click your videos, and how do you get watch time? So the thing you wanna try to go after, kind of, if you wanna say it that way, depending on what content you're producing. But let's say you're making, not everybody's doing gaming, so I'm just gonna go with, let's say, cooking videos, right? Because we always talk about gaming, I know, but like there's also people who do different things. So let's say you're generally doing recipes and you're cooking some healthy meals, right? So normally you would put in the title, you know, cooking, you know, chicken, you know, I don't know, like barbecue style, or, you know, making the steaks, barbecue steaks with this and this sauce, right? So that's a title that is good, but imagine this if you do, for example, title, how to cook chicken, you know, without using oil, or how to cook chicken for people who are on diet. When you start to putting this kind of titles, then people can actually search this title, and they do every single day, by the way. They search the title, so you wanna focus mainly, especially in beginning, on looking for, you can actually go on YouTube, log out from your YouTube channel, just log out, because it kind of remembers your own history as well. Log out from YouTube channel, be like incognito, and then go and basically the field that you kind of doing your content in. So for example, if it's gaming, cooking, doesn't matter, music, right? And then just start typing how to, and then stuff is gonna start opening up. How to make a song, you know, without, like how to make a short song in 2 minutes, you know, stuff like that. This is only example. When you start doing it, basically start is gonna start, some stuff is, you know, the frame is gonna keep opening up. It's gonna add additional words to search for, and you basically target those phrases. Then make a great thumbnail about it. If you make whether cooking or, you know, cooking recipe, or how to make music, how to be better at Fortnite. So make awesome thumbnail as well. So nice title, awesome thumbnail. And then additionally you can give people a teaser in beginning of the video. Teaser meaning show them maybe 1 or 2 seconds of the finished product in very beginning of the video. So for example, you're doing, you know, let's say how to cook, you know, how to cook chicken for people on the diet, right? So you show them just a millisecond of that clip. In very beginning, you say, hey guys, today I'm gonna show you how to cook chicken when you're on the diet, when you wanna cook it without, like, you know, I don't know about cooking, I'm just creating some crazy stuff right now. But you know, or chicken filled with vegetables and stuff like that, but show them quickly for 1 or 2 seconds, kind of like finished product, and then go to the tutorial. So that way they're gonna have what they came for in beginning, and they know this tutorial is gonna basically show them that this is the legit tutorial, and at the end of this video I'm gonna have what I came for. And that's the one that, you know, you can start triggering watch time. And like I said, make searchable videos. That's the most important thing you can do actually. Chris, futuristic gamer, Chris is gonna stream later. He's in school right now, so that's why I was I'm playing around with this software right now, and this is definitely not not working too good right now. But let me just see if I can switch the frame between. Hold on 1 second, because this is extremely annoying actually. I mean, what I'm saying is my glitchy screen, like if I move my head it goes like a second later, is a mess. So let me try to quickly do something different, okay? 1 second. Let me just try something different, and then I can give you some examples maybe. I'm just gonna actually go to Chris's channel and just trying to do stuff. You know, so that way I can maybe show you some examples quickly. Since you're already here, so I wanna show you. 1 sec. Return to studio beta. 1 sec, give me 1 second, okay? Sorry, because I have to switch a couple of things around. Okay. Now we're gonna, now the screen is gonna disappear for a second, but hopefully I can do the other screen quickly, so that's not gonna be an issue. 1 sec. Okay, that should work. And boom. Okay, there we go. Okay, now except for me being on the camera, being huge, but okay, fine with that. All right. So I think this is a little better, right? I mean, you know, my green screen is so and stuff like that, but 1 second, let me just shrink this thing. Sorry you guys, it's just I'm doing anything on the fly. Normally we adjust everything and obviously do it the right way, but right now I'm just clicking stuff and hoping for the best. 1 sec. Let me just do this window capture. 1 second guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to quickly, you know, make my camera first of all smaller. Just give me a second. Okay, whoa, I'm so skinny right now, yay. Finally, gee, that was easy diet. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, that kind of works better. Alright, but except for I should be on the bottom, but that's fine. I'm just gonna be there, okay? I'm just gonna leave it like that. There is obviously my screen over there and stuff like that. I don't wanna play around with it too much. So yeah, if you have any additional question, I can maybe show you on the screen. You know, about thumbnails, titles, tags, what tags to use, about generally anything about especially YouTube. I'm not saying I'm a pro at it either, but you know, growing Chris's channel, I have some little experience, and this summer we might even try different content actually for you guys. We might try. I'm not gonna say anything else, but besides gaming on Chris's channel. So hopefully that works, and we will see how that goes. Oh no, futuristic gamer, no. School is not over, at least, you know, in New York. Unless you have private school. I think private schools are finished first. Also in Florida, schools are finished earlier, but in New York, actually is next Wednesday that the schools are finished. So yeah, so not yet. And Chris, of course, like, yeah, vacation, you know. I'm happy for him too, because I know when I was at school, obviously vacation, you know, education is extremely important, obviously. But you know, if you're a kid, you wanna have vacation. That's pretty obvious, you know. Yeah. Okay. So one second. I'm just gonna show you on my own, right? Let me just. So like I mentioned in the previous video of the thumbnails, for example of thumbnails. One sec. I'm just gonna pretty much. You want thumbnails to basically complement your title. So one second, this is another important thing too. You don't want them to repeat itself. You want them to complement your title, right? So I'm just gonna go to his videos that actually make some views. So that way, you know, it's not like I wanna show his videos that make views. It's just, these are good examples that, you know, I know they work. That's the point of this facecam. Let me see if that works. Okay. No, what is my other facecam? 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Filter. Let's just click views, for example. Let's just go 10,000. 1, 2, 3. And apply. Okay. Yeah, so in this example, I'm just gonna click this video. See, the title of the video, right, is how to record facecam in gaming video, facecam tutorial for gamers, etc., right? Okay, so this is pretty good title. Like I said, how to videos, not all of them, but they have a chance to grow, because when people type on YouTube, they actually type how to anything, how to build a car, how to, you know, paint your door, how to fix the toilet, how to cook vegetarian meals. So how to titles generally, they have chance to basically kind of go a little bit beyond your audience, and especially in beginning when you have extremely small audience, couple of subscribers to maybe 100 or so, like me right now. So, you know, this kind of titles generally pop up. But look at the thumbnail now. The thumbnail no longer says how to do facecam. See, it says facecam like a pro. So basically, when you combine the two, somebody sees, first of all, somebody will normally, whoever is gonna look for this video is actually gonna see the thumbnail, not the title. And the thumbnail itself is very appearing, kind of like, oh wow, facecam like a pro, yeah, that's what I need. Somebody might not even look at the title. However, when they typed, most likely they search for this phrase, how to record facecam in gaming video, in this example only, right? 1 second. You came to know about Chris through this very video? Or what do you mean to know about Chris? I mean, you know, I can tell you stuff about Chris, but nothing too personal, okay? No problem. Anything you wanna ask me. If I'm able to answer the question, I will answer it without any problem. So yeah, so this is what you gotta do. Also put bold text on the thumbnail. This is also important, because keep in mind, majority of the audience watches your let me go to analytics. Let me just actually see with this video. watches it on mobile devices. One second, with the audience. I forgot where it was. Gender, age, watch time, subscribers. No, there was something. Hold on one second, you guys. I'm sorry. Likes and screens elements. No, this is not it. There was something to check. I forgot what it was. One sec. Wait, what's to record trophy? One second, because I'm looking through the. Actually, let's click. What is my watch time in here? Impressions? No. Overview. One second. Watch time. Okay. Audience retention. I forgot how to go to the analytics as far as what device they're watching on, but anyways, what I'm trying to say is majority of the people watch your videos on mobile devices. So if they watch your videos on mobile devices, your thumbnail has to be extremely clear. Clear message what the video is supposed to be about. If you're cooking this nice chicken, like I said before, roasted chicken, you know, maybe make some blurry background and make this chicken like pop up, like middle of the thumbnail, nice size, taking, I would say, I don't know, at least 60% of the entire thumbnail, and then put some little title on it, or even without the title, sometimes it works too. But you don't want to put a lot of random words on the top of the thumbnail, because then it becomes kind of unreadable for people, especially on mobile devices. I'm not sure if I understand your question. The futuristic gamer. Guys, what at the video motivators? I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure what you mean, but okay. You found Chris, Abdul, you found Chris's channel from my video? Are you serious? How is that possible? My channel is so tiny. Are you being serious right now? Wow, I'm shocked. That's cool. I always thought that people come from Chris's video to my channel, but that's the first one I heard of that. So thank you. That's a cool info. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, wow. That's actually pretty amazing. That's unbelievable. Yeah, see, like same thing with this thumbnail. I'm gonna come back to the topic, and you know, this thumbnail, see, there is kind of almost no title on it, except for on the very bottom. Like, look at the left. I know it's very tiny right now, but it says it's easy. That's all it says on the thumbnail. But very clearly, it says PS4 picture and Hold on one second. Oh yeah, I'm covering the thumbnail. Yeah, that's just great. But one second, let me see something. Oh, there you go. Now my face can disappear. Yeah, so if you see this thumbnail on the left corner, you know, it shows PS4 to YouTube. It's very clear message, like you can miss it, you see? Nice and easy. So, you know, so somebody looks at it one time, one small glance on the iPhone or Samsung, doesn't matter, any small mobile device, right away is gonna clearly see it, and that's what you want in your thumbnails, basically. One sec. Sorry, because I'm checking basically on the phone the messages, because I don't want to slow down the stream any more than it is already. Yeah, what's going on, Futuristic Gamer? It says, guess what? So I'm saying, like, what's going on? Any good news? Yeah, because it says, I mean, guess what? My bad. So if you have anything to share, go ahead, brother. So yeah, that's the basics of it. I mean, and how you get views in beginning. There is no like specific formula. When we started to do videos with Chris, we produced this other video that I said we put a lot of work into it, and he wasn't really doing so good, you know. One sec. Let me try to find it. I hope he's still gonna find it. Oh yeah. So any of these videos, right? Like this is only the trailer, the shorter one. But these videos, I'm gonna play it, but I'm I'm gonna shut off the sound. I'm just gonna show you some effect quickly. So, well, I mean, I can, okay, you know what? I'm gonna play this with the sound together, the trailer, but the sound is not gonna be so good, right? I'm just giving you warning right now. So just, you know, let me see if this even works. Psh, you can't even click it. Wait. Let me see, one second. Yeah, so it's like a boring part in beginning. 1 second. Okay, let's just pause it. Alright. Enough of that. Yeah, so anyways, so this kind of trailer, this is for so-called movie. We made it, obviously. The entire thing was recorded on iPhone 7, which I have until today. That was almost 2 years ago, almost. That was in August, I believe. I don't know what is the date. Oh yeah, published, sorry. Some of them published in September, some of them in August. So we make 2 parts of this homemade movie, and guess what? The top one has 367 views. It took such a tremendous amount of work because we have to do keyframing. I don't know if you're aware of what keyframing is. It's basically, if you see some of my tutorials of Final Cut Pro, if you want to adjust something, let's say, for example, right now I have green screen, right? But let's imagine I didn't have a green screen, but I want to cut myself out from the frame, and then I move the head a little bit, that's another frame. You know, so every frame, which is usually video runs at 30 frames per second or 60, right? So meaning 30 times you have to move the mask around, and basically that video took forever to keyframe because there was like shooting effects in the video, muzzle flashes, and all this crazy stuff. So this video took forever to edit, and additionally, I wasn't good at editing. I'm not saying I'm good at it right now, but comparing to where I was that time, I mean, you know, right now I'm gonna edit the same video within an hour that it took me that time. It would take me about 4 hours, so it's still big difference, you know. So video took forever, and then for almost 2 years, the best one of all of them has 367 views. And also, keep in mind, these views are not even from any strangers. I would say maybe half of it is from family, friends, some people we know through Facebook and stuff like that. So if you want to be legit about this video, maybe this video, the top one of all 3, has 180 views. So see, a lot of work, a lot of effort, and actually it didn't pay off. And the reason is very simple. Who would type in search engine, what's Orion X? Nobody would ever type it in. Nobody. Because unless there was some other big Orion X movie, then people could find it by accident. But nobody would physically type Orion X. You see? If I would title this video, you know, how to make home special effects video, there might be a chance that somebody might find it instead. But just the title like this is not searchable title, and that's just pretty much how it goes. So yeah, so you wanna make searchable title all the time. If it's just simple gaming, usually it's not gonna work, because you know, if people type like Fortnite, unless there is like some season pass coming out and you have some information even before the season pass came out, for example, and stuff like that, then obviously people search for it and they can find you. But just like doing regular games, especially if you want to compete with Fortnite, it's almost nearly impossible to grow. We almost, I mean, when I say we, meaning me and Chris, because I help his channel as well. Like some of you guys know, some of you don't. You know, we don't hide it, but we don't always say it in every single video that I help him with editing. If somebody asks, we're being honest. As you know, guys, this is very clear. We're not like hiding anything. I always say I help him with his videos. He says it on his channel. So, you know, so there is a lot of work to be done with YouTube, and basically, you know, in beginning you kind of don't have the views, but then what's gonna happen is when you produce the content, in beginning, first of all, you don't know what content is gonna take off. So I would the only thing I would say, always stick to one niche, and you know, like don't try to do 20 things at once, because your audience usually is very focused. If let's say they found your video for tutorials, or you know, for tech videos, and then the next video you produce is about cooking, and the next video you produce is about music, there is very big chance that even if person subscribes to your channel, I'm sorry, so basically the next video they're gonna say like, wait, I came for a tech video, why am I watching how to cook chicken, you know, if you on diet? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Every video has to be in the similar category, meaning like niche. So my channel is all about video editing, video equipment, and especially mostly on the budget, but not always. Right now I'm doing on the budget because I'm not a millionaire and I don't have any sponsors and stuff like that. Maybe in future, maybe if I get a little better, maybe I'm gonna have sponsors, who knows. I can review more expensive equipment, but now I'm just sharing my knowledge, whatever I know. But it's generally about YouTube related things, and especially recording and editing videos, which when you think about it is also kind of YouTube related, because obviously if you have a YouTube channel you want to be able to, the green screen is not set up exactly properly because obviously it has like a green shadow around me, so you know, I would have to tweak it a little bit. But you know, we always review equipment that is kind of relevant. In not all of it is low budget, because I have my iMac and that's like an expensive item. But generally speaking, we don't have like pro cameras and DSLRs and stuff like that. So my channel is gonna probably stay this way, but always, like, you know, choose your niche. That's the number one thing you can do that is beneficial. Because if people find your one video, they're gonna find maybe second one. Additionally, people don't always subscribe first time they see your video. So somebody sees your video one time, and maybe in 2 to 3 weeks they're gonna basically see your video again, right? So when they're gonna see your video again, then you know, they're gonna say, oh, I saw his tech video 2 weeks ago, and now I see this video. You know what, this guy is really good, I like the way he talks, and let me just subscribe to the channel. And that's exactly the reason you wanna stick to one niche. And the easiest way to pick the niche is, number one, figure what you like to do, and number two, well, ask yourself honestly if you got good at it. Because if, let's say, you wanna produce Hollywood movies, I mean, that's nearly impossible. You can produce it with no budget or very low budget. So like, for example, I know I love Hollywood, you know, effects, Hollywood movies and Transformers and superheroes, but I also know I cannot produce effects like that, because obviously, number one, I didn't go to some school for special effects. And you know, there is stuff you can learn. Actually, I'm learning little by little, because we want to do some cool stuff in the summer, at least a little bit. I'm not saying it's gonna be like Hollywood level, but in the same token, I also know what my limit is, you know, for the time being at least. So basically, ask yourself what you're good at, and then go with that. What do you like to do, and if you're good at it. And I'm not talking good at it like you have to be like, you know, polished professional person. But I'm saying, generally speaking, if you're willing to learn, you like something and you're willing to learn about it more every single day, that's the niche you're gonna pick, and that's the niche is most likely gonna grow for you, because you like to make these videos in long term. And in YouTube, this is not a journey for 1 month or two. If you wanna build audience, this is gonna take years. I would generally say don't count on anything like really crazy for before 1 year. But you know, in the same token, if nothing happens for 2 to 3 years, then something is not going right. A lot of big YouTubers, they even for like 5 or 6 years, they didn't have any major results. And year number 6 or 7, all of a sudden something it started to skyrocket. That's the crazy part about it. I know this guy Jack Cole. I think if you futuristic gamer and Abdul, I'm not sure, but we talked about him before. He's a really cool guy. He's from England, was from US before, and he was not stuck, but he had like 75,000 subscribers, which is good amount of subscribers, right? And he was a gamer before. He became really good at gaming. He built his entire channel based on gaming videos only before, but then he started to do videos about, you know, how basically how to get paid to make videos, you know. So he's applying for jobs. He's actual professional editor, and just last couple of months, like he was going okay, but he was going a little bit slower. And last couple of months, I'm not even joking, he was kind of going slow until 78,000 subscribers, very gradually growing. And last couple of months, I would say maybe since 3 months ago, he gained another 30,000 subscribers. 30. So meaning for last couple of years he was doing YouTube, right? And the subscribers stay from gaming, and he was going very slowly. I mean, not very slowly, but relatively slowly. But then in last 3 months he got like almost like 10,000 subscribers each month. I mean, that's crazy if you ask me. But see, that's the point though. You build a library of videos, and sooner or later you might have this moment where, let's say you have 50 videos, right? And only one of them clicks. Then you make another 20, 30 videos, one of them clicks. Then you have another 40, 50, 60 videos, then one of them clicks. And sooner or later, YouTube algorithm is gonna determine, oh, wait a minute, people go for this tutorial, they're gonna maybe like that tutorial. Obviously, put your cards, end screens and stuff like that. We talk about it on every single video almost tutorial. But YouTube is gonna determine that these videos actually people watch and they like this kind of tutorials. And sooner or later, basically, it's gonna start clicking on its own. And you might have the moment when actually you're gonna blow up without kind of any reason, because you produced first of this series year or two ago, then another one, and it's a compounded interest. Then all of a sudden, everything just clicks. That's the beauty of it. Yeah, that's cool. Yes. Also, futuristic gamer. Is it okay if I suggest something? I just wanna help you. This is not like I'm never saying something to make somebody feel better about their channel or none of that stuff. I actually wanna help you. So I wanna tell you some little bit tips also. So that's cool. You have almost 30 subscribers, and I wanna give you some couple of tips if I may. Let me know if you're okay with it. So, you know, growing channel from scratch is not easy, is never easy, and some people say it's more difficult, some people say it's less difficult to grow it now, comparing to like 2010, 2012, when YouTube was kind of in beginning stages. The only difference is now, I would say, you have to focus on very targeted content, because since there was not so many videos on YouTube before, you can make any silly cat video or anything like that, and basically, and you would kind of go, you know, you would actually go, and then now you have to be very more focused. So you can still grow on YouTube, but I think this era of just popping up any video without any research on none of that stuff, I mean, it's a little bit more difficult to grow that way, you know. So you okay with it? Yeah. So futuristic gamer, I would say your content, as far as you know, you're talking stuff about wrestling is really good, but I would say try to find some way to put some little graphics on the screen. And what I mean graphics, I'm not sure, because you already have face cam, meaning your phone, because I saw it even moving last time. But I would say you know, put some you know, it could be pictures, slideshow, anything at all that is gonna kind of supplement your story. Because if you put that grayish kind of background, it's okay, but it's almost like disconnect, you know. So I would say, whether if you can do face cam, if you're cool with that, then do that. But if not, maybe try to put some slideshow. And also, of course, obviously you have to be careful because some stuff is copyright, so obviously you have to be careful with that. But you know, I mean, you can put many different things on the background, you know. So when you record the video, just basically try to put some other layer. And you know, you can even record something that is, you know, oh, I was going to the show in a WrestleMania in the city, and even, you know, put something on the background like your travel to the city and stuff like that. So it's more eye-catching and people are willing to stay longer on your videos. That would be like #1 tip for your channel. Other than that, I would have to go deeper to your channel, but obviously I don't want to do that right now. But you know, so that would be #1 tip. Just put some B-roll kind of thing, because then people are gonna pretty much stay longer on your video. And it doesn't have to be exactly related. You can, for example, record a game, even a gameplay, and you can talk about wrestling. I'm not even joking right now. You can record any gameplay, for example, and yet talk about wrestling while the game is playing, so people is still gonna watch you. You know, I saw a lot of tutorials, even how to grow YouTube channel, and this guy is playing racing game. I forgot what kind of racing game, on PC, nice graphics, right? And he was basically talking, so that was his B-roll, and he was talking about how to grow YouTube channel, which obviously had nothing to do with the racing game, but it was kind of more interesting because there was stuff going on the screen. People are very eye-catchy, they wanna see stuff going, so that would be my tip for you if it's okay. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, your content is alright, like you're talking about wrestling, so for people who are interested in wrestling, they obviously, you know, like 1, 2, 3 people, then more and more are gonna basically come to your channel and stuff like that. And the content itself is good, except for, I would say, at B-roll. Then other than that, nothing else. Yeah, anyway, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate you here. Sometimes I click it, I'm like, yeah, I'm sure nobody's gonna be here, and then you guys show up, which is actually awesome. I'm like shocked. When I click the phone right now, like before when you came, I was like, what? Somebody's here. I was like, what's going on in here? I was like happy. No, I was happy. But obviously that software before didn't work, so we cannot use both. I guess, I don't know, maybe my computer is still not powerful enough to do it. Because the fan, even right now, when I technically took away the frame from Elgato, but the fan is still running like crazy. So basically, I guess my computer is fast, but maybe not fast enough. Maybe you would have to be like 8-core computer or something to do it correctly, you know. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to, but that definitely, I would say, if you have B-roll instead of just this gray kind of screen and you're talking, you can do face cam. Face cam is always the easiest way and the best, and that's if you're okay to be on the face cam. I'm kind of so. Sometimes I'm nervous to be on the face cam. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I'm getting used to it slowly, so it's fine. But if you can do face cam, do that. But if not, then provide some kind of backup graphics. You know, I mean, I'm B-roll. So basically, it could be even gameplay. Obviously, it would be the best if you're talking about wrestling. Provide some wrestling clips, but in the same token, you have to also be careful because for the copyright issues. So I don't want to advise you the wrong way. I'm just saying, if not, then just include any B-roll. It could be gameplay, it could be something that you travel to that city, and you know, and you can talk about it. And you know, you can also, in a lot of apps, you can actually play that video while you're talking on it and just record your voice on top of it. So you can be saying, you can put your video as a layer, let's say from your travel to the WrestleMania event, right? And then in the same token, click record for your audio. I mean, first of all, mute the other audio from the original clip, and then click your recording and just record audio on top of what you're showing them. Sorry. So that way you actually your story is relevant to what you're showing them, and they have additional information. Okay, you got notification from your tablet. I'm not sure what you mean. You got notification from your tablet. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what you mean. You mean you have to go? I'm not exactly sure. So yeah, so that's the thing though, you know. So put some little graphics, B-roll, and other than that, just keep doing what you're doing. And if you're mainly into wrestling, then basically record this kind of videos, you know, because you have to do something that you're passionate about. So if people are gonna be interested in it, they're gonna come back for more videos. That's why I cannot do gaming, I cannot do anything else. I can only talk about YouTube and video editing. Perhaps do some reviews, which I do sometimes occasionally. I'm probably gonna review some, by the way, some crazy wireless mic. I just got it because like it was kind of expensive, but still cheaper than the other mics that are on the market. It was like $300, I think, or something. I just got it from my neighbor. She ordered it for me because we were actually also checking if my stuff works on Amazon. I'm creating like links on Amazon and stuff, so I didn't even know if that works. So basically she ordered it for me, and that was cool. But the mic is the Rode mic, the wireless. It's like a little 2 cubes. I will show you next time anyways. Because I'm gonna review it. I just need somebody's help, so maybe Chris can help me or somebody, because this microphone's supposed to be able to record until 200 feet and is wireless. So probably I'm gonna have to put some dangle into the phone and then put that little cube. One is transmitter, one is the actual microphone. So, one sec. Oh yeah. So you got the notification. Wow, that's amazing. No, I appreciate you showing up. That's awesome. That means YouTube. That means YouTube is still actually sending notifications, which is a really good thing, you know, because sometimes I watch a lot of YouTube updates lately, and they saying that the notifications kind of, people say, oh, we never get any notifications and stuff like that. I'm not sure on my channel, but on Chris's channel, the notifications are pretty healthy. I'm gonna actually show you something about it too. 1 second. Since we're talking about notifications, give me a second. I forgot. 1 second. There was some feature that they just introduced right now. Give me a second, okay? I'm gonna try to quickly look for it. Status and features. Oh god, this is gonna be crazy. Dashboard. No. Rich build audience. No. Oh god. I'm sorry. 1 second. Give me one split second. There was some feature somewhere. Psh. Well, I don't think I can actually. Oh yeah, here you go. We got it. On the right side, you see, this actually shows you. By the way, this is for your channel. Obviously, you got my notification, so that's awesome. So thank you for that. But over here, you have actually how many subscribers turn on notifications. So in Chris's case, this is actually really good. I'm actually surprised with that. 39% of subscribers. By the way, not everybody that is subscribed is gonna put the notifications on. So in this case, 39.4% of Chris's subscribers put the notifications on, right? But in the same token, look at this now. But only 26% turn all notifications for your channel, right? But additionally, some of them is not reached, and the reason is, well, basically the first one is saying that 39% of people put their own notifications for your channel. But what the second one means, they enable notifications. That means this group, like, there is less percentage here, about approximately 30% less. And that's very simply because people go to their phone and they click on YouTube, or they go to your channel and they say put subscribe and notifications, but then they don't enable it on their phone, you see? So there is some discrepancy. So that's the thing though, like some people think, oh, I put notifications, but in the same token, in their actual settings of the phone, YouTube notifications are not on, therefore they're not gonna be notified as well. So there's a couple of different things in here. Yeah. And also another thing, since we're on this page, wait, let me just jump through. Okay, fine, 28 days is fine. Basically, this is also a good thing to know, like percentage-wise. Chris was talking about it in the other video. I know, I'm just gonna go over it quickly. So how many percent of people is not subscribed to you? So in this case, it's almost 80%. That's a really good one. I'm not sure with my channel. One second, let me see something. Okay, I make the screen black on purpose. No worries, because I just wanna, you know, I know you guys are cool, but like some people might watch this and they might, you know, use something from my email and this, and I don't want this to show. Give me one split second. I'm gonna try to actually look on my channel how this looks on my channel, because I wanna compare that to, you know, I'm actually, I never checked this before. One sec. Okay, this is dashboard, analytics. Okay. Okay, and that should work right now. Let me see. I don't know why, but it doesn't show up. One second. Oh no, this is the camera. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so this is my channel. One second. Reach viewers. Traffic source. No. Where was I? Oh, build audience. I think this one. Yeah, okay, you see what I'm talking about right now? One second. Did you say something? Okay. So basically on Chris's channel, almost 80% of subscribers, right? I mean, almost 80% of people were not subscribed yet who watch his content, right? Now, if you look at my channel, it's only about 50. And this is the reason this is such a huge discrepancy, is because most of the people who watch Chris's videos, they come from searchable videos, you see? That's why his channel is growing, because always new people find his content, and in majority of my content is only from the subscribers, which is awesome. You guys watch my stuff, I appreciate it. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, you can grow subscribers like that, because if mostly people watch your content who are already subscribed, that means you're not reaching other audience. So in that case, my channel has way less chance to grow than Chris's channel. It's not only because he already has more than 3,000 subscribers, but also how basically the split is, you know. So 48% of people is not subscribed, which is still okay. At least it's not 100 people watching who is only subscribed, but still, Chris's digits are way better, percentage-wise. So, you know, that's another thing to know too. And there is no easy way to fix that. It's just basically produce the content that people search for. If in your case, Futuristic Gamer, if there is some hot event, like let's say, you know, some epic, here's a perfect suggestion, what I would suggest. Let's say, and please don't be mad at me, because if I'm gonna mention some names, I'm clueless, okay? When it comes to wrestling. I mean, especially lately I am so focused with YouTube and this and that I really don't have time. So forgive me if I'm talking some random gibberish nonsense. But for example only, okay? Let's say, I don't think The Rock is still wrestling, first of all. I don't think so, but let's just make example, okay? Let's say The Rock is gonna wrestle with Stone Cold, right? And that's gonna happen, you know, June 25th, right? So we have about a week, right, to go. So what I would do in your case, I would produce this video, or maybe even 2 videos before the event happens, and at least include this information. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I can't wait for this event. This is gonna be absolutely epic. And just talk about the event. Also, don't make video very long, but try to provide a lot of information. Whatever you know about the event, where it's gonna be, what people are talking about, this and that. Include that. And make 2 to 3 episodes, like let's say 1 or 2 at least, before the event happens. And then when the event drops, that very second that you know, you can have maybe some clips from the event or something like that, or you know, anything at all, any extra information, who won, you know, how the fight was. When the event unfolds, right away push that video I mean, obviously, if you're not working and doing something that doesn't allow you to do anything. But what I'm trying to say is any moment that you have free, push that video. And keep in mind, if you kind of make it like a series almost, when people anticipate your video, there is also bigger chance that when you actually drop this video, when you drop this video, they're gonna actually come and watch because you kind of builded them up to the moment. You know what I mean? So like you make these other 2 videos, you kind of give them teaser. Oh my God, guys, you know, whatever it is, you know, Wednesday or whatever, you know, Tuesday, June 25th, I'm basically dropping this video. It's gonna be absolutely awesome. You can even live stream it or what have you. It's gonna be awesome. I'm talking about, you know, The Rock and Stone Cold. Let me see, you're probably gonna beat me up right now. No, I'm just kidding. Oh no, okay. There's no new comments. Fine. So basically, when this event is gonna come, you know, you told them about it, and then you drop this event, and like I said, and that's magical like that because it's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen for the first event, but this kind of strategy kind of helps because you're building. It's almost like you the trailer for what's about to happen. So you tell them a couple of good things you know about the event. The event is gonna be next week, for example. And then you go with the flow, and then you find more information, and especially the event unfolds, and then there you go. That's kind of cool that way to build the anticipation of audience. So when you drop this video, also try to be fast with the video. So one of our videos, that was only one that we used this strategy so far actually. I mean, no, we used the strategy a couple of times, but only one time it worked. And that was for the AR Dragon video because, you know, the AR Dragon, the Apple released the augmented reality. I will answer your question in a second, futuristic. And basically, so when AR Dragon came, we were 4 days late. But still, one of Chris's videos catch up the best one. We make 6 or 7 of his videos, right? And one of them caught actually, I mean, I think the total is 5,800 views, and most of them are way below 500,000 views. And keep in mind, that was when our channel was at approximately, I'm not even joking, maybe 40 subscribers. So we had 40 subscribers, and yes, we have a lot of subscribers right now, way more than before, but that video dropped when he had about 40 subscribers or something like that, and yet we started to gain way more views than the subscribers. And that's because we use exactly what I'm trying to say to you right now, except for that time we didn't talk about AR Dragon, I think, before. We just dropped the video when the augmented reality was released, and especially the AR Dragon app, so you could have this little cute dragon. You know, it was amazing. The moment I knew that video is gonna pop up kind of thingy, it didn't pop up to millions of views, but I'm saying, well, you know, it went beyond what we normally used to get. Because when we drop normally any kind of video, you would get on average from 10 to 20 views. Sometimes even 5 views, but generally speaking 10 to 20 views. Yet when we drop the AR Dragon video, we put good thumbnail, good titles, by the way, also attach bunch of tags. That's another thing too. I will tell you in a second. But basically the video started to have, you know, like, it was, I think, okay for one day, and then started to go up and up. Like it went to like 80 views in like 2 days, or in one day even, 80 views. And keep in mind, we're talking about our average views is 20. So when our average views is 20, and then the video goes to 80, 90 views, that's 4 times more than that crazy any other video that wasn't producing any traffic, almost, you can say, right? So we were like, I was like shocked. You know, me and Chris, we checked, we were like, oh wow, this has 80 views, cool, you know. And then we started to make more of these videos, and I think 5th one went to 5,800 views. Didn't happen right away. It took like almost like 8 months or something to get to close to 4,000 views. And then I don't know the rest. Basically, the video right now is gonna be 2 years old anyway, which is gonna be in September or something like that, or October. So it's for a long journey, but my point is, you know, if you make videos like that, like something hot drops, And also do it in your niche, obviously. Then it can happen to you too. 1 second. Oh, The Rock is actually gonna wrestle as a part-timer? You're kidding me. I didn't even know that. See, I thought I'm talking some smack, so. That's cool. But he just... Wow, I seriously didn't know that. I had something before, but I'm not in the wrestling, you know. No, I'm not saying I don't like wrestling. I'm just saying I'm so occupied that, you know, we barely find time to do anything. Right now I have a little bit more time on my hands, so that's why I'm trying to do videos and this and that. But generally speaking, I'm trying to focus so I can, you know, besides helping Chris, I want to grow this channel too. I want to, you know, to do tutorials mainly and YouTube videos and stuff like that. So that's what I'm trying to focus. But I didn't actually know that The Rock actually is gonna wrestle, like, you know, something I heard some time ago, maybe 2-3 months ago, but something in some YouTuber was talking about it for a second. But I was actually looking for some answer for some video, and it was kind of coincidence, so I didn't kind of stay on the topic, you know. Yeah. So, I was just gonna say, I'm gonna probably wrap this up in a second. I don't wanna, you know, hold you up, and also I'm gonna do something else too. But what I'm saying is, with the tags, when you do this kind of videos, also put kind of relevant tags to it. 1 second. I don't know, because I don't really put too many tags on my videos. But 1 second. 1 sec. Okay, but see, can you see this? Let me see. Yeah, you should be able to see it. You should be able to see it. So on the bottom, there are these tags, you know, on the very bottom. So basically the title of the video is how to make circle facecam on mobile. So in the first tag, you want to put this, exactly same thing. How to make facecam on mobile. Then this is facecam KineMaster tutorial, KineMaster as people say sometimes. So, you know, keep putting relevant tags. So if it's like WrestleMania Rock versus, you know, Stone Cold, then put those kind of, put couple of shorter tags, but also put your almost entire title, the most important part in the tags as well. That's actually kind of third most important thing. Well, fourth actually. The most important is your content. But obviously people have to be able to find your content. So you basically put good thumbnail, good title, and the tags are kind of little bit helping. You know, they're not the top. The top most important are thumbnail and title. However, if your tags are supplementing what you're actually saying in the video, then basically then it happens. And also, when you start the video, what you want to do is you want to basically say say almost the same title of your video, say it on the camera actually. Because YouTube is super smart. Their algorithm is actually like off the chain. Like they actually know what you're saying in the video, whether you like it or not. so basically, this is actually kind of good news because you know, when you say, oh, today guys, I'm gonna be talking about Stone Cold versus The Rock fight or wrestle, you know, match, whatever you call it. And, you know, that's kind of showing YouTube that your thumbnails, tags, and titles actually in your video, you're talking about what your title is and is matching the thumbnail, title, and some tags. So YouTube is gonna determine that anybody that looks for this video, assuming that your video is gonna rank at least, you know, because not all the videos do. But basically you're giving your video way bigger chance because your video, if somebody's gonna type, how was the fight between, you know, Stone Cold and The Rock, then YouTube's algorithm is gonna see that your video is actually, you're talking about the subject, your thumbnail, title and tags are matching, therefore obviously this is legit video about the subject and YouTube can recommend it the proper way. Oh, I almost jumped. No, yeah, it's you know, my videos too, like I have some videos and they was like 30 seconds, like whatever, you know, but you know, if you're doing something for a while, then basically people come back, you know. I also, obviously this is a live stream, this is different, but I also usually try to wrap up the video within 7 to 10 minutes. I try to make it not longer than that, because people have very short span of kind of like, you know, they want to go to the new video again, or so that's why I try to not make too long videos. And I would say, if you don't need to make the videos 12, 15 minutes, 30 minutes long, then try to compress whatever information you can into shorter form. Let's say, you know, you want to do 7 minutes video, but like, I'm going to make it 15 minutes. Try to compress that information as much as possible, so the first 4 to 7 minutes are actually awesome info. And then, you know, if somebody still stays and watch, the other part is cool, but compress your information on beginning of the video even more. And that way people, you know, are gonna at least watch this 4 or 5 minutes. And then if they watch another 2, 3 minutes or 4 is fine. But even if they don't, they actually watch that primary part, which is the most important first 40 to 60% of the video. The more, the better, obviously. And that way, you know, YouTube can see, oh, you know what, this is a good video, because people watch 60% of the entire video, all the, you know, or 60% of people watch it to the end, whichever the case might be. And that way, that's gonna only basically be beneficial. Sorry, be beneficial for your channel. Yeah, and also Studio Beta is always upgrading, by the way, right? It's like, no, it's working good now, but like before I was even struggling to like do premieres. Thanks God now you can do that. But like before it was like, it was some little bit mess, but now it's getting good. Now the Studio Beta itself is getting better. So it's providing a lot of tools, and you know, one second, what am I clicking here? Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. Jesus, I don't even know what I'm doing. Analytics. See, like Chris's channel has, you know, at least, well, my channel got like 20 subscribers in last month or so, which is good. But see, like my views are, you know, 480 views, which is at least something, you know, is not bad, you know. But I have to obviously produce more content, and my content for majority of the part, even I do tutorials, is mostly not searchable, unfortunately. So not too many people from outside basically see my content, you know. So look, Futuristic Gamer, I'm gonna wrap it up right now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for visiting. You are absolute legend. And like I said, you know, just provide some graphics for your videos. It doesn't even have to be related, and because, you know, the information you provide about the wrestling is cool, but if you provide extra graphics, that's gonna give you extra boost, because you know, when people watch this gray screen, this is very easy for them to disconnect. That would be my only suggestion for now. So thank you so much for watching. You're absolute legend, and also thank you for supporting Chris' channel as well. That's really awesome, and I see you next time, man. Oh, by the way, you live in US or in UK? I'm not sure. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but that's just a question. I'm not sure. I think US. Yeah, on computer, YouTube Studio Beta on computer, obviously everybody has it because it's on the website, but yeah, on the phone, it's like a studio app, and that's not the same as this one, because this is more developed, but you can still check analytics, watch time, and all the good stuff on the YouTube Studio. That's true, on the mobile, but you're not gonna be able to put, you know, end cards and some other features. You know, I don't think you can premiere the videos either on the mobile. Also, you cannot live stream videos, you know, the new rules. Now you need 1,000. They always changing stuff. I mean, I know why that happened. They changed that you cannot stream right now, because only when you have 1,000 subscribers, is because of this. Sorry. Because of this crazy situation with the guy who, you know, went on Facebook, and you know what I mean. I don't want to talk about it, but, you know, did some damage and wipe out some people, you know. That was horrible, obviously. But because of this kind of issues, I think this was the reason behind it, that Facebook, I'm sorry, YouTube basically, I think Facebook too, I'm not sure, but YouTube in particular, basically now you have to have 1,000 subscribers Otherwise, you cannot stream on mobile, which kind of, if to tell you the truth, it kind of sucks because like basically 99.99 most of people is gonna be punished because somebody did something. That's for me. That's just kind of ridiculous. But look, I appreciate the YouTube exists. I appreciate I have platforms. So I'm not gonna even talk about it. But generally speaking, I wish they didn't do such a drastic changes because of some unfortunate violent act. So punishing billions of people. I don't know. Like for me, it's weird. But anyways, that same thing with the seatbelts. Like everybody is forced to wear seatbelts. We're not gonna go into this topic right now, but I just might have different opinion about it. All right, have a great day. Thank you so much, and you absolute legend. And I see you next time. Take care, brother. Thank you.